Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric, and you're probably wondering why I'm starting on my desktop here. Well, I wanted to showcase the new Action PC Baseball 2018. Just came out today. Just downloaded it, and I wasn't going to do a video right away, but I opened it up and I saw a lot of cool features, at least as far as pictures go, use of pictures and photos and everything. So I thought I would play a game from the 1990 season, one of the decades I got. I plan on doing the Atlanta Braves replay with it. But I figure I'm just going to show a first game of the season featuring the Red Sox. And yeah, I just had to show this. I thought it was pretty cool. Some of the features I know, some of the features I don't know yet, so let's check them out together. So let's get this game started and take a look at this. Watch this. Right from the beginning you can see something, which is pretty cool. See all the photos there? I thought that was pretty cool in the opening screen. So that is pretty cool. And it's one thing I noticed right away. Already you can kind of tell... looks like in the lower right-hand corner here, too, there's a box here that wasn't here with season players. Kind of gives you an idea. I think you can load stuff from there. Which is pretty cool. So you don't have to go to the tools or whatever, setup or that kind of stuff. You can go. I think you can load them right from here. You can go right to your other seasons, which is pretty cool. So that's one thing right there. And I did notice, too, and I went to go play the... now, I already simulated... that's why you see the teams with the records there. I already simulated the first day, except for the Red Sox game. But I started to do it, and I wanted to record it, so I just restarted it. So as you can see here... I'm trying to think of anything that looks a little different here. It looks a little, maybe not yet, maybe not quite yet, but watch this. I think, let's see, get the 10-minute ticker going. So let's play. Oh, actually, here we go. So I don't think you see anything yet, but I think as soon as I start the game here. And I already loaded the team. That's probably why it went right to this. But I want to play as Boston as I usually do, of course. Oh, here it is. Yes, this was it right here. These photos right here below the lineup. When I fill the lineup, watch this. This is pretty cool. That's the computer lineup. Whoops, I meant to show the Red Sox first. So there we go. So it gives the lineup right here down below, which is pretty cool with all the pictures. So that in and of itself is really cool. So that's something you notice like right away. So alright, so let's get this started and see what else we can see in here.
Pitching for Boston, Mike Bodeker. Leading off for Detroit, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Alright, now I didn't really do any, I just downloaded the new game. I didn't really adjust it, any settings. I just kind of wanted to go raw right into it just to see what it would do. So right now I just have it set for the one screen too. And it's got a 10-minute ticker here too, which is cool. Well, actually that was the same thing as before. That's not much different. Anyway, let's get this game underway and check it out. So I will go into the settings here and adjust the preferences a little bit here. Team lineups. Go both teams. And let's see here. So this is last play call box, tall. I think that's something new or wide. Let's see what that does. Okay, oh, I see. So you can either set this as wide, which I think is, these look bigger too than they did before. And this is new right here. Box score. Oh, you can bring up the box score like this. I like that. You used to have to go right here to bring up the box score. But that was kind of annoying because it would sometimes bring it up when you didn't want to and stuff. But this is cool. I like that. Let's see what this is. Replay text list. Okay. So you can go back and replay that. Oh, the 4 intentional base on balls right here. So these are your key commands, which is normal. But again, let's just go back to that. So wide or tall. Yeah, that just covers up too much of the field for me. So I definitely kind of like it better. We'll take a look at that in a minute too. Preferences. So let's go small and wide. Yeah, I like that better. It doesn't take up any of the field there. It doesn't block the field. I don't like it when these photos block the fielders though as much. So, oops. As you can see in the bullpen, now they have the pitcher marked right here, which is cool. So a little more graphics in there. Okay, let's go back into here. Let's see here. I'm sure we'll notice some other things as I play more games. Let's see here. Bottom corner, small. Play-by-play box height. Let's go small on that. So that'll get this off the field totally then. Display player photos if available. Let's just see what all this stuff is right here. Let's go with the fielders. Okay. So nothing too different here, I don't think. I wish you could make these photos a little bit small. And oh, you got the photo now here, right by the batter here. And the pitcher too. I don't think the pitcher, they never used to have the pitcher on there, or maybe they did it. But for some reason I always thought that they didn't have that there, and that might have been there. I just didn't check the option too. Let's see here. Yeah, photo size extra small there. Kind of keep that there. Fielder uniform number. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's. Let's just check some other things too. See if I go into. Let's see. Let's try. And again, some of these teams' photos don't line up with their teams because I'm not sure what season these photos are coming from. They might just be from a different year. That's probably why. So really didn't get that specific. Not yet. I just wanted to quickly fire up a game. Like eventually, I'll change all the logos and everything, like I usually do, which I like to do. All right. All right. So let's get this game underway. So Boddicker is on the mound for the Red Sox, and this looks a little different too. This it looks like a little different texting or something, or the font might be different possibly. So Mike Boddicker was 17-8 in 1990 for the Red Sox, 3.36 ERA, 228 innings pitched, 225 hits, 16 homers allowed, 69 walks, 143 strikeouts, whip of 1.29 roughly, average against 258. So the lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers will be Alan Trammell, the shortstop, batting first. Tony Phillips, the third baseman, bats second. Prince Fielder, the first baseman, will bat third. Not Prince Fielder, Cecil Fielder. Lou Whitaker, sweet Lou Whitaker, the second baseman, bats fourth. Batting fifth will be Chet Lemon. I think that's Chet Lemon, the right fielder. Batting sixth is Mike Heath behind the plate. Batting seventh, is that Turner Ward? No, Gary Ward, the left fielder. Batting eighth is Kenny Williams, center fielder. And on the mound, batting ninth is going to be Jack Morris. And that is weird. Why is the pitcher batting? So the pitcher, I don't know why the pitchers are batting in here. I'm going to X out of this. I don't know why the pitchers are batting. Let's try this again. So maybe I just didn't set something in the setup here. Yeah, I don't know why the pitchers are batting. It's kind of strange, because it is an American League game. So let's go into let's try this again. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I don't know why they had the pitchers batting. Strange. Because by default, you would think they wouldn't be batting. I don't know why. These look all the same. Pretty much nothing much different here. So let's see. Let's try to go here. Alright. So right here is where you load the lineup on here. So let's go with okay, there we go. So I guess I have to change it. I don't know why by default they have the pitchers batting. That's weird. And they don't even offer DH on here though, which is strange. Let me try to replace it with something else. Let's see. Let's go with yeah, Dwight Evans, DH. Let's put him in a DH. And yeah, I don't know why they're not even offering me the option of a pinch hitter in this, so I'm not sure why. Let's try to. I mean, sorry, of a DH. I mean. Hold on. Let's see. Let's try to go into the. Miss Mags has joined us in the room here. Miss Mags, do you know why that they're not offering the DH here, huh? Okay, so load lineup. I don't think I have any line. I don't have any lineups loaded. Yeah. This lineup contains a DH. Well, yeah, I want a DH. So it's not offering me, not letting me pick a DH. Alright, I already have technical difficulties and I haven't even gotten to the game yet. So what's this? Oh, okay. So you can either choose the photos or not put the photos in. That's cool. Why they're not at... Why is there not a DH automatically? Okay, hold on. Alright, let's try something here. Let's go into our rules here. Maybe it's on our rules column. Okay, oh yeah, we want to definitely do the bullpen warm-up rule. I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. So I guess it isn't by default now. So I guess I have to click on that. Okay. Strange, but okay. So now we should be all right when we go into it. Let's do that now. All right, so let's go into the game and play. All right, so I think we're good here. There we go. Now we get the DH in here. Good. Okay, we're good now. Now we get Dwight Evans in as the DH. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, that was strange how by default you had to go in and check it, but I don't remember ever having to do that when I was playing before. But again, it's a new version, so new things, I guess. Okay, let's get it underway again. Take 2.
Pitching for Boston, Roger Clemens. Leading off for Detroit, third baseman, Tony Phillips.
All right, so we get a little different lineup now, as they don't always use the as-played lineups. So, as you can see, Roger Clemens is going to be pitching, which makes more sense. He was 21-6 with a 1.93 ERA in 1990. 220 innings pitched. On the third, 193 hits, only 7 home runs, 54 strike walks, and 209 strikeouts. Whip of 1.08, and average hitting against average 228. So let's go through the Detroit lineup once again. Tony Phillips is the third baseman batting first. Alan Trammell, the shortstop, bats second. As you can see, Lou Whitaker will bat third now that the DH is back in the lineup. He'll be the second baseman. Batting cleanup is Cecil Fielder, the first baseman. Lloyd Mosby, the center fielder, bats fifth. And now it's Noakes in at catching. So it's going to be Matt Noakes is the catcher now. He'll bat sixth. Gary Ward is the left fielder batting seventh. Chet Lemon, the right fielder, bats eighth. And batting ninth, the DH is Dave Bergman. All right. So let's check out the Red Sox outfield. Mike Greenwell is in left. He's got a 6 range with an arm 5. Elvis Burks is in center. And Kevin Romine is the right fielder. Third base is Wade Boggs. Luis Rivera is your shortstop. Jody Reed, wow, rated 10, second baseman. And Carlos Quintana is your first baseman batting. Let's see. And Tony Pena behind the plate. That's not the same Tony Pena. I think that's his son. Anyway, still a family member. All right, so Tony Phillips will lead it off. He hit 251 on the season with 8 homers and 55 runs batted in. So we'll go with this right. Let's see I wonder what the V is right here. V and the Q. Not sure what those are. Definitely new features though. So, all right, so Clemens looks in for the sign from Pena. Here's the windup in the pitch. And it'll be a grounder to Reed. And Jody's up with it over to Quintana for out number 1. Next up, Alan Trammell hit 304 in 1990 with 14 homers and 89 runs batted in. And that'll be a grounder to short. Actually, it kind of looks like it might be a little bit more of a grounder, like it is, like it's a ball rather than just a like a straight thing. It kind of looks like it's almost like bouncing on the way to the fielder, which is cool. See what happens when we get a fly ball here. So Lou Whitaker up now, 237 hitter with 18 homers and 60 runs batted in. And that's a poor play by Rivera. So Whitaker reaches on the 2-out single. So Cecil Fielder up now. hit 277 with 51 homers and 132 runs batted in. A monster year. And we're going to try a pickoff. It's back safely. And it's a strikeout. So Jack Morris.
Second baseman, Jody Reed.
So Jack Morris on the mound. He was 15 and 18 with a 4.51 ERA in 1990. 249 2/3 innings pitched, 231 hits allowed, 26 homers allowed, 97 walks. Wow, definitely a lot more home runs. Clemens, I think, what was it, like 5 or something like that? 5 or 7? I know it was in single digits. So Morris lets up a lot more home runs. 97 walks, 162 strikeouts, 1.31 whip, and a 242 average. So the Red Sox lineup is as follows. Jody Reed, the second baseman, bats first. Wade Boggs, the third baseman, bats second. Center fielder Ellis Burks will bat third. Batting cleanup is the left fielder Mike Greenwell. Kevin Romine is your right fielder, batting fifth. Dwight Evans, the DH, bats sixth. Carlos Quintana, the first baseman, bats seventh. Batting eighth behind the plate is Tony Pena. And batting ninth is the shortstop Luis Rivera. So Jody Reed hit 289 with 5 homers and 51 runs batted in 1990. Here's the pitch by Morris. That's going to be a dribble to third. And it'll be in time to fielder at first. So 1 down now, and the Red Sox first. Brings up Wade Boggs. He hit 302 in 1990 with 6 homers and 63 runs batted in. Kind of an off year for him in 1990. And that's going to be a pop up the first. Fielder's over, but you cannot get to it as it goes into the stands. So full count on Boggs. And he's going to pop it up to center. Mosby over, makes the catch for out number 2. Going to bring up Ellis Burks. Center fielder hit 296 with 21 homers and 89 runs batted in 1990. And he'll fly out to right. And the Red Sox go in order in the first. So Lloyd Mosby will lead it off for the Tigers here in the second. Hit 248 with 14 homers and 51 runs batted in 1990. And strike him out. He struck out, but Pena dropped the third strike and has to gun it to first to get Mosby at first on the strikeout. So Matt Noakes up now. Hit 270 with 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Just 111 at-bats. And he's going to fly out deeply to center. Burks will catch it on the warning track for out number 2. So that'll bring up Gary Ward. Left fielders hit 256 with 9 homers and 46 runs batted in. And he's going to fly out to left. And that'll do it. As Greenwell makes the catch up against the wall. So we head to the bottom of the second with no score. Mike Greenwell will lead it off. He hit 297 with 14 homers and 73 runs batted in 1990. And that'll be fouled out of play. So 2-2 the count on Greenwell. And he's going to strike out. Noakes drops the called third strike. Throws it to first. And Greenwell is retired. So 1 down in the Red Sox second. Kevin Romine up now. Hit 272 with 2 homers and 14 runs batted in. And he'll draw a walk. So Red Sox first base runner is a 1-out walk here in the second. So that'll bring up Dwight Evans. Hit 249 with 13 homers and 63 runs batted in. Nearing the end of his career. And he strikes out.
Carlos
So 2 down
Santana.
for Carlos Quintana. He hit 287 with 7 homers and 67 runs batted in back in 1990. And he'll hit a dribble at a third. He's up with it, over to first. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be an error.
Catcher, Tony Pena.
So Quintana has himself a hit, and it'll be an error on... No, Phillips will be credited with the error at third on the throw. So that'll put runners on second and third after the error. See if the Red Sox can capitalize here. Tony Pena up now. Hit 263 with 7 homers and 56 runs batted in. So Pena with a chance to get the Red Sox on the board first. And looks like he got under one here. And he'll fly out to center to end the inning. So the Red Sox cannot take advantage of the error by... who is it? by Phillips. And it remains scoreless going into the third. So Chet Lemon, the right fielder, leads it off for Detroit. Hit 258 with 5 homers and 32 runs batted in. And he's going to hit a single up the middle. And he's going to try for 2, and he'll get there. So Burks is a little slow in getting to it. Lemon's able to take advantage of that and gets himself a hustle double. So a runner in scoring position for Detroit to lead off this third. Brings up Dave Bergman, the DH today. Hit 278 with 2 homers and 26 runs batted in. Oh, and that's going to be up against the wall. Poor play by... I don't know if that was Burks or Greenwell there. Couldn't tell. So that's going to allow the run to score on the stand-up double by Bergman. So Detroit on the board first. 1-0 here in the top of the third. So Tony Phillips up now. Hit 251 with 8 homers and 55 runs batted in. And did he not? Oh, maybe that's his video chalkboard. Video. Let's check this out. Oh, so that's the replay now. So that's cool. That makes it quick and simple. Nice chalkboard replay right there. You just got to hit that. So I don't know what the cue is yet. I'm sure we'll find out. So we'll keep an eye on that, see when that lights up. Oh, so we can check that too. And he doesn't throw. Don't throw in a steal attempt if the runner gets good jump or in the 9th inning or later. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to get the runner and throw it away and have the runner advance to third. Okay. So that's a no-throw box there. All right, so we're slowly finding out some of these little features here. So, all right, so that'll bring up Tony Phillips. Tony Phillips still up. So I guess you can't... You used to be able to scroll over here and it would show a little box there. Maybe I don't have it activated or something, but I thought it was an automatic thing, but could be wrong. So anyway, Phillips up there now. And he's going to bunt, and he'll bunt it foul. So 0-2 the count on Phillips. And that's going to be a dribble at a third. Boggs will not even make a throw on it. So it's a high chopper. Didn't really have much time there to get it to first. So there'll be runners at the corners with nobody out as Pena goes and visits Clemens at the mound. It's back behind the plate. Trammell up now. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. Yeah, so it looks like he just kept it to himself there. So, all right, runners at the corners, nobody out. Trammell up. He strikes out. So I'm wondering where you... So I used to like that feature because I could tell... Oh, okay, that's interesting. So I wonder how... Hopefully you can find that somewhere here. Let me check the options real quick. See if there's like a history button here. I'll have to go through and adjust some of these to the way I want them later on. Oh, here we go. Don't need any of that stuff there. Yeah, we'll do home run fireworks. Why not? Yeah, I don't know where that... Oh yeah, I do like to set this up though. Pitch by pitch, never when the base is empty. And pitch by pitch mode with runners on. Yeah, I kind of like to do it with the runners on, even from the first inning on. Score within. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna go with that. Computer base coach. Nah, I kind of like to have all that stuff. I kind of do like that when they make a change to have that on. Personal preference, pinch hitter, pinch runner, offensive sub, and that's just so I'm aware of that. That's all. I mean, I may adjust that later. Alright, so I think that's good for now. So yeah, so I'm wondering why this doesn't show up now. Maybe they either got rid of it or put it... my guess is they probably put it somewhere else or made it an option or something. Alright, so anyway, so one down. One run in already. Runners at the corners. Whitaker up now. He's 1 for 1. You can even hide that too. There you go. All right. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Burks drifts over, makes the catch. Runner tags. And now we're not only got a 3% chance, so another run will come home. I think they were going to second. Wonder why the throw didn't come in the second there. Alright, so 2 runs in for Detroit here in the third. Credit the RBI to Whitaker on the sac fly. So fielder up now, the runner on first and 2 down. And that's going to be that was weird. Why was it a red ball? 2-0 the count. I think it used to be a different color. It wasn't red. Only the strikes were red. So that's strange. Yeah, so I'll definitely have to go through and get some adjustments there. I kind of wish they would have kept the ball thing blue. But again, that might be a setting I can change. I don't remember it being a setting before. So 3-1 the count on fielder. Back behind the plate. Full count now. So Phillips will be off with 2 down. And strikes him out. So Detroit scores 2, and after 2.5 leads it 2-0. So Luis Rivera up now. Rivera hitting 225, hit 225 with 7 homers and 45 runs batted in 1990. Number 9 hitter. And he strikes out. So 1 out in the Red Sox third. Brings up the top of the order Jody Reed. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And he's going to hit a fly ball deep to center. And Mosby will make a great diving catch to save extra bases there. So Jody Reed bid for second baseman for extra bases goes by the wayside by a great diving catch by Mosby. So 2 down now. Bases empty for Boggs. 0 for 1. And he's going to get himself a 2-out single. So Boggs on. Ellis Burke's up now 0 for 1. And that's going to be a wild pitch on Morris. So Boggs will move into scoring position. And he's going to hit a long fly ball to right. That's going to go into the triangle. And, oh, a great catch. Running catch by the center fielder, Mosby. So Mosby with some great defensive work that inning. Went a long way to catch that one. So we'll head to the top of the 4th with Tigers up by a score of 2-0. And Mosby, appropriately enough, will lead it off. He's 0 for 1. And he'll draw a walk. Yeah, I don't like that. I kind of wish that was still blue. I'm pretty sure it was blue. I know it wasn't the same color as strikes. But again, that might be something I can change here. So video and sound. Yeah, I'm not sure how I changed that stuff. So they Meta just decided to change it. Alright, no worries. Alright, so Mosby is on with a walk on 4 pitches by Clemens. Clemens' first walk of the day. He's got 3 Ks. So Noakes up now. Strike 1. And he's going to hit a fly ball to center. Burks is under it and makes the catch, drifting to his left. Mosby returns to first. So Gary Ward up now, 0 for 1 on the day. Ball 1. 2-0 the count. 2-1. And he's going to hit a fly ball to left. Greenwell watches it go into the stands. So 2-2 the count. And he'll pop it up behind the plate. Pena gives chase and unable to make the catch as it goes back into the seats. And strikes him out. So Clemens with his 4th K of the day. So that'll bring up Chet Lemon. He's 1 for 1 in the day. Strike 1. Quickly in the hole. And Clemens will strike him out in 3 pitches. So a nice clean inning. Well, fairly clean inning. No runs were scored. So ahead to the bottom of the 4th with the Red Sox down by 2. Mike Greenwell leads it off. He's 0 for 1. And he'll draw a walk. So leadoff runners on for the Red Sox, down by 2. Brings up Romine. Trying to decide if I want to. Bill Buckner's on the bench. Oops, hold on. So let's go to. Oh no. I'll be right back. We had a crash. Alright, and we're back. I don't know if that was a bug or I just. Yeah, it's a bug. Alright, so it crashes when I hit that. That's strange. Used to be able to bring up the batters. Ooh, what's this over here? We'll be right back again. So it only appears to happen when you hit the. As you can see here, it works fine this way, but only when you hit the batter that's up to bat. So I don't know if it's a bug or something in it or what, but so again, you know, in a new version of something is released, sometimes you have a couple little bugs in it. I'm not sure if that's a bug or if it's just, well, I imagine it would be a bug, but anyway, so let's see if I try to hit here. I'm trying to find out how many strikeouts he has, decide if I want to hit and run with him. But here we go. Let's try it this way. Here we go. Maybe this will work. There we go. Ah, no. Maybe it's Kevin Romine. So, if you guys are watching, Kevin Romine appears to have a bug. So I'll check and see with the next batter, see if it's Kevin Romine or if it's the batter up. It appears to be Kevin Romine because he also crashed when we looked at the Red Sox roster. So, all right, we'll try that with the next batter. So wait till Romine to get done. But for now, I think we're not gonna hit and run. We'll just go north. And that's a ground ball foul down the first baseline. So 0-2 on Romine. And he'll draw a walk. So that'll put runners on first and second. So now let's try to do Evans. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, so it must be Kevin Romine. His thing must be bugged out just on his name. So Romine, or Kevin Romine bug. Anyway, so Dwight Evans up now with the runners on first and second and nobody out. So the Red Sox got something going here in the fourth inning. Evans will hit away. Ball one. 2-0 the count. Might get a good pitch here, so I think I might go hit and run. Let's try it. Runners will be off. Oh, and they're still going to turn too, even though the runners were in motion. Wow. So 2 outs now, and a runner in third after the double play. Brings up Carlos Cantano, 1 for 1. Strike one. 1-1 the count. And he's going to hit a hopper to third. Phillips is up with it, over to first, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. So the Red Sox cannot capitalize despite getting the first 2 runners on. So it remains 2-0 after 4 full. So Dave Bergman up now. He's 1 for 1. Doubled his first time up. RBI double. And he'll hit one over to Rivera. He'll throw over to Quintana for out number 1. So Tony Phillips, 1 for 2 now. And he'll hit one to Rivera. Rivera's up with it over to Quintana for out number 2. So 2 quick outs in the Detroit fifth. Brings up Alan Trammell. Veterans 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll line out to Rivera. So Rivera takes part in all 3 outs. And the Tigers go in order in the 5th. So halfway through, it's Detroit 2 and Boston nothing. So Tony Pena will lead it off. 0 for 1 on the day. And he'll fly out as Mosby tracks it down in center. Brings up Rivera 0 for 1. And Mosby will make that put out also for out number 2. And that's going to be a base hit for Jody Reed. And we're going to try to stretch that with 2 outs. Try to get in scoring position, 80% chance. And he's in there safely. So Reed is able to get a hustle double there. So 2 outs and a runner on scoring position for Wade Boggs, RBI opportunity. Trying to have that lead. Ball 1. And he'll fly out to Mosby to retire the side. So Morris makes quick work of the Red Sox in the 5th. Oh, fairly quick. Actually, he's made quick work of the Red Sox all day, allowing only 3 hits. Red Sox have had their opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize. So Whitaker 1 for 1 is up now against Clemens. And he's going to fly out to center. Burks tracks it down up against the wall and on the warning track and makes the catch. So that'll bring up Cecil Fielder. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And he's going to hit one a long way. And Greenwell will make the catch on the track. So 2 outs in the Tigers' 6th. Brings up Mosby 0 for 1. And he'll draw a 2-out walk. So it'll be up Matt Noakes 0 for 2. Ball 1. And that'll be a dribbler. And Reed's only play is the first. Which doesn't matter because they were 2 outs. So that'll do it for the Tigers in the 6th. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. With the Tigers up by 2. Jack Morris up to 92 pitches now through 5 innings. So his pitch count is pretty high. Burks 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll get a leadoff single. So Burks on with a leadoff single. Brings up Mike Greenwell 0 for 1. Throw over to first. Burks back safely. Ball 1. 2-0 the count. And that's going to be a base hit for Greenwell. We'll hold. Runner at second. So runners on first and second with nobody out. See if the Red Sox can capitalize this time. Kevin Romine up now. And he's going to fly out to right. Wait. Oh, and I guess it's just going to go foul. So the video isn't quite accurate there. So that's just a long strike. So 0-1 the count on Romine. Quickly in the hole 0-2. And he'll fly out to right. As Lemon barely has to move on that one. So Evans with another opportunity here. 0 for 2 on the day. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. 2-1. Count evens at 2. And he'll strike out. So Morris now with 4 Ks on the day. So it'll be up to Carlos Quintana if the inning has to continue. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Don't know what went on there. Some weird graphics. Don't know what that was. Almost like Quintana was charging the mound there. Instead, is it strike 1? Quickly in the hole 0-2. 1-2. Count evens at 2. Full count. So runners will be off on the full count with 2 down. And he's going to get under 1 here. Looks like Whitaker gives chase, and he'll make the catch in right field for out number 3. So the Red Sox once again fail to capitalize. And Clemens, 87 pitches here in the 7th. So he'll face Ward, Lemon, and Bergman. And he'll fly out to Burks as he tracks it down in right center field for out number 1. So Chet Lemon up now, 1 for 2 on the day. Dribbler to Reed at second. Throws over to Quintana for out number 2. So that'll be a Bergman. He's 1 for 2. And, oh, great play by Rivera. Great diving stop. Gets up and guns him down. So after 6.5, it's still Detroit leading by a score of 2-0. So it'll be Pena, Rivera, and then the top of the order, Reed, up against Morris. 111 pitches now through 6. And Pena's going to hit one to left. Gary Ward will make the catch. So that'll be it for Morris. He goes 6 1/3, allowing no runs on 5 hits. So Luis Rivera up now as Paul Gibson's in now for Detroit. 3.05 ERA with a 5-4 record with 3 saves in 1990. So 1 down now for Rivera. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Strikes him out. So 2 down in the Red Sox 7th. Jordy Reed 1 for 3 on the day. And he'll draw a 2-out walk. So Boggs comes up representing the tying run. See if he can keep the game going. Whoops. Miss Maggs knocks over the mic. And strike 1. 1-1 the count. And that'll be a pop-up behind the plate. And that'll be back out of play. So 1-2 the count on Boggs. Count evens at 2. And that's going to be a... Oh, it's going to be a balk. So it's going to be a balk on Gibson. Reed will move into scoring position. 2-2 the count on Boggs. Full count. And Boggs hits one to right. Have back up against the wall. And Lemon will make the catch against the short wall. So Boggs gave that one a ride. Just a little short of tying the game. So Clemens will be on to start the 8th. 93 pitches through 7. Phillips will lead it off 1 for 3. And Phillips is on with a leadoff single. So that'll be a Trammell. Let's see, I think we're going to get some action going in the pen here. I think we'll have Lee Smith warm up. So looks like Reardon was the main closer back then. So we'll have... Yeah. So Lee Smith will warm up in the pen there. The Trammell 0 for 3 up now. Strike 1. Foul ball. 1-1 the count. 1-2 the count. Count even at 2. And that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to go, oh, as Romine gives it, takes a bad angle on that one. So Trammell's in there at second with a double. Phillips holds at third, so first 2 runners on. 2 runners in scoring position. Detroit looking to add some runs here. That is going to be it for Clemens. So we'll visit the mound. Buy a little more time here. Alright, so Lee Smith is going to come in.
Pitching for Boston, Lee Smith.
Yeah, definitely not the 1990 years. You can tell by Lee Smith's Cubs uniform. So Lou Whitaker up now. He's 1 for 2. Runners on second and third. Yeah, we definitely don't want to put another runner on. We don't have the bases loaded. Nobody out for a Cecil Fielder. So we're just going to bring the... I want to say this is new too. I think normally there was only 1 button for defense. I think there's 2 here now. Could be wrong, but either it's set up a little differently. So in at third, halfway, corners, He's going to bring the infield in. And we'll play the outfield normal. Okay. So, alright, so Smith looks in for the sign from Pena. And Smith is 2-1 with a 1.88 ERA. Just 14 innings pitched for the Red Sox in 1990. Not sure if he pitched for another team in 1990. That's why his totals are so low. I think he may have been traded midway in the season. I want to say he was for some reason, and then Reardon became the closer. That would make sense. Not sure though. So all right, so Whitaker up there now, infield playing in. Strike one. 0-2 the count, so 2 quick strikes on Whitaker. And he strikes him out in 3 pitches, so Smith comes in. And I think we're going to intentionally walk Fielder here to get to Mosby. Yeah, Morgan calls for the intentional pass. Gives 4 fingers. And so Fielder will be intentionally walked to load the bases for Mosby. We're going to play the infield in. So Smith looks in for the sign. Here, nods his head. Here's the windup in the pitch. And that'll be a foul ball down the first base line. 1-1 the count. 2-1 on Mosby. In there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count now. As our Red Sox fan is playing Titan Quest Anniversary Edition. It's one game I almost got. I didn't get it though. So he must be probably playing the expansion part of it too. As they just came out with a new expansion. So alright, so full count now on Mosby. No place to put him. We got to go aggressive here. And he's going to fly out to right. Lomine drifts out, makes the catch. Runner tags, and he's going to score. So Detroit adds another run, now 3-0 for Matt Noakes. Ball 1. 2-0 the count. And that's going to be a pop-up. That'll be a catch by Reed to end the inning. Detroit tacks on another, and after 7.5, they lead it 3-0 now. So Burks will lead it off. It'll be Burks, Greenwell, and Romine. Not a very vicious heart of the order there. Not a lot of power for the Red Sox there. Not a great lineup. So the Red Sox were not very good in 1990, if I remember right. So Burks 1 for 3 up now. And he's going to hit a fly ball to left. This one's going to go up against the wall. And Gary Ward makes the catch up against the wall for out number 1. So Greenwell 1 for 2 on the day up now. He's going to hit one to left. And this one's going to go a ways. But Ward will make another catch on the warning track. So 2 outs in the Red Sox 8th inning. Kevin Romine up now. I think we're going to pinch hit for Romine here. Who do we got? Oh, yay. Billy Joe Robideau. Danny Heap. Not very good. Oh, horrible left-handed hitting bench. Best hitter is Rich Gedman at 200. Actually, a horrible bench overall. Randy Kuchar, John Marzano, and Marty Barrett. Oh, boy. Bill Buckner hit 186. Wow. So this bench might be worse than the actual 1978 Red Sox bench. I think it is. I think I'd have to give my nods to the 1978 bench. Definitely the Red Sox bench with Carbo in 78 was better than this, and I think maybe even the Bob Bailey bench might be better than this. We could do a battle of the benches here. Which bench is the worst? Yeah, this one I think what made the Red Sox 78 bench look so bad is their starting lineup was so good, but here, even their starting lineup really isn't that great. And their benches make probably just as good as, or worse. I don't know. I think it's definitely worse than their starting lineup, but anyway, enough of that. So I guess we're going to leave Romine in. Officially 0 for 1 in the day. And he's going to get himself his first hit. So Romine will reach first. With 2 down now in the Red Sox 8th. Dwight Evans 0 for 3 on the day up now. And he's going to hit a fly ball to right. And that's going to go out of play. So 1-1 on Evans. And that's going to be another balk by Gibson. Gibson's second balk of the day. Romine into scoring position. Red Sox would love to at least get on the board now. So 2-1 the count on Evans. Count evens at 2. And he's going to pop it up behind the plate. That'll go back out of play as Salas is in now catching for Detroit. You didn't even see that. So 2-2 the count. And Evans is going to hit a fly ball to right. And that'll be tracked down by Lemon to end the innings. The Red Sox once again cannot score. So ahead to the 9th. The Red Sox down by 3. Smith. We'll keep Smith in there, see if we can get another inning out of him. He's going to fly out to Greenwell and left. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Lemon 1 for 3, strikes out. So 2 quick outs in the Tiger 9th. And 2 strikeouts. 2 strikeouts for Smith. So then we'll go to the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox down by 3. The closer Henneman in now, Mike Henneman. He was 8-6 with 22 saves and a 3.05 ERA in 1990. So Quintana will lead it off, 1 for 3 on the day. And he'll fly out to Lemon and right. Bailey has to move for out number 1. So that brings up Tony Pena, 0 for 3 on the day. Dribble it to short, Trammell's up with it, over to first. So Red Sox are down to their last out. And I think I might pinch hit for Rivera. I think maybe we'll bring in Marty Barrett. So Marty Barrett comes in the pinch hit for Rivera. 226 on the year with 13 runs batted in. And that's going to be a Trammell comes up with it over to first, and that'll do it. As the Red Sox get shut out by the Detroit Tigers by a score of 3-0.
The final score from Fenway Park: Detroit 3, Boston 0. Jack Morris picks up the win. He is now 1-0 on the season. Roger Clemens is the loser. He is now 0-1 on the season. Mike Henman gets the save. Number 1. Time of the game: 3 hours, 15 minutes.
The Red Sox can generate no offense, and another cool feature about this 2018 version, as you can see, is they put the pictures right here. The pictures' photos. That's kind of cool. Nice little touch there. And I'm sure there's some other little features that I just didn't notice yet, but those were the most important things I noticed. I mean, not the most important, but the most obvious ones were the pictures at various places. And I like it when the startup screen, when you're starting the game, when you're doing the lineup for each team, they show the pictures down below and the lineup across it. That's kind of cool. And the pictures here is cool, as well as some other little things, and how you can fine-tune your UI a little bit there, on the screen. I don't like so far, and it's a really minor nitpick, is just that how they changed the ball color. Not the ball itself, but when a ball is thrown, the BLL is in now the same color as the strike zone. I kind of liked it better when it was different. And also, too, the other little thing, again, it might be something that's just turned off and I need to turn it on, but you used to be able to hover over the player's name and the little above the play-by-play box, and it would show you their summary of what they did for the day. I found that kind of handy when doing the play-by-play. But we'll play around with it. Maybe I'll find something in there. But anyway, this is Action PC Baseball 2018 version. Again, just came out, now yesterday, but on December 19th, 2017. So normally I don't pick up the update right away, but with the baseball I do, since we play a lot of baseball, so I like to have the most up-to-date version of baseball. The other versions I'll maybe buy every couple of years, but the baseball one I eventually get every year, it seems, at least the last 3 years I have. So alright, so thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, with, again, Action PC Baseball 2018, where the Red Sox fall to the Detroit Tigers in a 1990 replay by a score of 3-0, as Jack Morris gets the combined shutout with Gibson and Henneman with the save. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.